I hope this works. This is like my 10th time recording this. 2023 is the year that we're in right now. And 2022 was honestly a really wild year for me. For one, I didn't upload during the entire time for this. And for two, it was just like a stressful year for me. In general. But a crazy one. Because, you know, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I lost the spark for YouTube at the end in 2022. I just stopped, but I was also focused on other things as well. Cause I'd never told this anybody on the channel, but I was in high school for me is different than other high schoolers. I practically did not have a sophomore year of high school. I practically didn't. Because in sophomore year, I decided to go into homeschool instead of like a normal high school, because I didn't like me and my family were not very fond of the very first high school that I went into for freshman year. It just did not end up really well for me. And we moved me into homeschool. Homeschool that's based up in Pennsylvania. And then after that, after I just didn't do any of the work there. It was like an extended summer for me. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. For all the other high schoolers who are like in a lower grade than me, like freshman, sophomore, junior, please do your homework, because you do not want to end up in a continuation school like I did by not doing your homework or not being very well, not being adamant about your grades. I mean, sure, you need to talk with friends and that, but don't just not do all your homework and then do terribly on the tests and not talk with the teachers at all. So, yeah, because I went into homeschool, I didn't do any of the homework, like, practically had a free year of summer. Like, an entire year of summer, just not doing any schoolwork. I got put into continuation school, because I didn't do any of the work. And this is people who've been here literally were like some of the people who would spray paint the walls and stuff like that. So, I was in that for a bit. And I had my first relationship there in the continuation school, even though it's for credit recovery. It's like having a relationship while you're in drug recovery. You should probably not do that, because both of you guys are trying to get off of drugs. And, I ended up being in there because of that. Sorry of my pauses. I don't mean to do that. But, so because of having a relationship, I was more focused on that, and as that's being my first relationship ever, and that took up most of my time, and and my attention, and that ended up not really that well, because I never knew the person beforehand. So, and So, and then after that, you know, I kind of just I didn't do it in YouTube. I tried making content, alright? But for me, you know, I was I was literally editing the video, and then while I was editing the video, I just stopped. I stared at my screen and I just couldn't do YouTube. And my spark for YouTube just ended for me. In continuation school, you know, and I did so many English packets that I managed to complete all my English packets in my continuation school. After I got all my credits built up, we tried to get me into another high school and worked. I'm glad that I'm in this high school I'm at. And I'm actually currently attending it right now, and it's probably the best high school I have ever been in this area. I'm not gonna give my location, of course, but you know. But yeah, so, and when I got after I got accepted, and you know, summer happened, things kind of started to take a turn for a very bad hill. So my parents got separated. I thought it was gonna be a divorce, but you know, we ended up almost becoming homeless, which that's not very fun. You know, you can't make content or practically watch YouTube while you're almost homeless, have no money, have only like the clothes on your back. It was not fun in like the situation that we were in, really. And then my mom managed to get a job while we were staying at one of her friends' place, and you know, that worked out really well. And then we found a job, well, no, not a job, but a house. Well, not really a house, it was just more of a mobile home. And, you know, the entire experience of it is just kind of wild. I would say it's leaving me speechless to talk about, you know, without giving so much away. And you kind of can, and probably from the silence, at least to me, you can hear me rolling back the tape in my head, just kind of trying to keep it right on the reel of memory. But yeah, you know, and Technoblade died during that time. I was homeless, you know. And when I found out, I was kind of I was devastated, you know. And so, you know, during August of 2022, I was still living in the mobile home, but I was able to attend high school in senior year, which I was quite happy about, and I'm still quite happy about to this day. But you know, and my parents getting back together is also pretty nice, is also pretty great. I mean, nobody wants divorced parents. You know, you could be like an anarchist punk man, like the Sex Pistols, and be like, screw your parents. But when your parents get divorced, and you're kind of just like, well, you know, this feels different. This is not okay. I want both of my parents together. It's, you know. So you know, and now, you know, I'm here, and I had a good Christmas. I had the best Thanksgiving of my life near the end of 2022, which I'm quite glad about. You know, the turkey was great. It was how turkey is supposed to be made. You know how your family either makes the most moistest turkey you've ever seen, or the driest as as a desert sand turkey. No, didn't happen to me this Thanksgiving. I'm glad about that too. And no fighting, you know. It was a very chill Thanksgiving, you know. And I'm quite glad about that. And we had a really good Christmas too, which I'm happy about. My brother got a new iPad for their birthday, which is sick, you know. Should I keep doing this YouTube channel? My microphone just died. God damn. Throughout all this, I think so. Cause another reason why I stopped kind of the spark. My spark of YouTube kind of just stopped, I guess, is just because, you know, I feel like, you know, I really wanted I wanted a community on YouTube, and even, you know, I didn't get a bunch of comments. You could have as many subscribers as the world allows you to. You could have Mr. Beast numbers. You could have as many people in the world, and then nobody comments on your video. I wanted kind of like that community of people just being able to talk to me through the comment section, giving their ideas and that. I wish that was like a common thing that would happen, but, you know, of course that's not gonna happen to you if you don't make like videos where you have, you know, engagement with your audience. I mean, one video I literally stated, please comment what you dislike most about this video, because, you know, I wanted to know what my what my viewers quite liked about my video, and nobody said anything. You know, maybe it's because I posted so many times in the subreddits that I posted my videos into, because, you know, I wanted an audience. And I'm not trying to make this like a negative video, you know. It sounds like that, where it's, you know, pointing a finger at something. I'm not trying to do that. That's not my intention at all. It's just, I'm just describing how I felt. And it's in, like, the past couple of years. And I don't think it's anybody's fault. I don't think, you know, anybody's at fault for the things of how I feel, you know? This video was very scattered anyways, you know? Maybe I could talk more about my life in these types of videos. You know, I just want to be, you know, I always wanted an audience in kind of these circumstances. I guess, you know, many people, I mean, have, like, the same feeling in YouTube and that, which I get. And if you don't want to comment on this video, that's just fine. Just don't. If you don't want to subscribe, that's just fine. I don't want to force anybody into subscribing to something that, you know, they're not gonna like. Maybe I make more getting over it videos, and suddenly, like, getting over it gets into sky ranks. You know, one thing that I never did on my channel really was having, like, a consistent formula, I felt. Unless you count the editing, I really didn't have, like, a consistent thing, like, you know, this channel is known for this. It was mostly just, like, okay, yeah, I never really had a dedicated, like, thing that my channel would go to. I wasn't a Minecraft YouTuber mostly. You know, I tried doing that kind of with the Let's Plays, but, you know, I didn't stick with that very long. I thought about making music content, because that's one of my passions. I might do that. I might end up doing that. but I mean, I thought about it, and then I didn't end up doing that. You know, I'm getting older, but I also really, I mean, I like YouTube. I quite like YouTube. I'm making a YouTube video right now, so that's, you know, and I've wanted to make YouTube videos. There's just a period that I didn't want to make YouTube videos. Who knows? Maybe this is just, you know, this entire video is babble. English is a very hard language to learn. Hell, that's the only language I know, and I'm still struggling to speak it. Well, you know, trying to get words out from my head onto a video, you know? Yeah, English is hard. In some ways. But also, you know, the stress with school as well was having a toll on me in this recent year, where, you know, I'm wanting to be the best student that I can and always be a positive influence on other people, because that's what I want to do. And I don't want to, and I also want to make friends too. But I end up not having anything to talk about with people. But I love talking to people. But I don't say anything. And I want to have long conversations with people, but nobody wants to have a long conversation. But that's how I feel, and maybe, maybe I just don't know. And I just don't know. Maybe it's like Lou Reed said in the Velvet Underground song. I don't know. Getting your thoughts out on a YouTube video is much funner than while playing Getting Over It is much funner than just like writing it down. Sorry, I started to tear up there. No, why do I keep saying that? But I'm just thinking, I'm just expelling how I'm honestly feeling, about how I felt in YouTube a bit, how I've felt beforehand. Oh wow, I'm getting over it. Oh my god. Really about YouTube is about having fun making the videos. So, who cares? So, and I guess that's how a lot of YouTubers should think, where it's just like, they're not thinking about the algorithm, and they're thinking about, like, how good their content is, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I also want to get into the algorithm because I want to be able to, speak with people about, hey, what's your funny favorite part? What do you want in the next video, so I can steal content ideas? Because, you run out, too. And I also want to be a positive influence on a lot of people, too. My mind is going all over the place. Jesus. While I'm playing Getting Over It. While I'm crying, playing Getting Over It. Just talking about this. You know, maybe I'll be like the top record holder just by playing this too much. I guess it's kind of just started a tradition with me where I play Getting Over It at the start of each year on this channel. Ever since I started it at playing it the first 3 years. Or maybe I'll just become a Getting Over It YouTuber. Who knows? I can't foretell the future. I can make actions that influence it. But, you know, it's kind of life's choice where it takes me. Maybe I'll get to, 10K subscribers. Or maybe I'll just not post a video at all after this. But I hope I post more. Because, YouTube is supposed to be fun, not chasing after how many people are supposed to subscribe to your channel. Because, that's what I've been doing, I also love YouTube, like I said, I also love YouTube. But, I just wish I kind of had an audience. Because, even though I have more than 100 people subscribed to my channel, I still barely get comments. I've seen in the last year that, I've made it to 37K views on my animations. And I really like those animations. But it's just not the content that I want to be, There's a lot of content that I want to be known for, and I wish I had, at least every single video have 10 comments, 1,000 views. And then that would be fine. I don't need 100 million subscribers. Nobody does. I'm also probably asking too much. As well. I like YouTube. I love YouTube. Would I make more content on it? I don't know. I don't think I should chase after those things, after, getting multiple subscribers in the month, or how much someone's looking at my channel. Or, how much retention. So I could get somebody to comment on my video, But I also want to make, content you guys would enjoy for it, but nobody comments. So I don't really know what to do, really. Should I just stop putting so much emphasis on things? I don't know. A lot of people say to me sometimes, I need to not be so hard on myself, but it's very hard when you've kind of been hard on yourself your entire life. And you don't know how to stop it. Sorry, I'm not trying to cry during this. I don't even know what I'm crying about. I guess it just happens. Right here, talking about the entire year. You don't even see my face. Or me holding a dog in the video. you know, me petting a dog or saying apologizing and crying that I didn't upload that much. Who knows? We're all growing up. It's fine. I just hope I make more content in the future that, you know, a lot of people would like. And I don't end up stopping this. Because there's a lot of things you can do with YouTube. You know, I thought about making, like, really long film videos. Videos on YouTube. Or groundbreaking, and you know, I want to go for progressive side, you know, even with music, because you know, really in the past couple of years, YouTube has been seen, especially with Mr. Beast, that YouTube is an art form of business, of just filmmaking, of really everything in general, you know. It's such a progressive medium. No wonder a lot of people like it. And you know, that's what I was trying to do with my content too, where I'm trying to do the best edits I possibly can, you know, trying to, you know, quality over quantity. That's what my content's supposed to be, and I just end up putting a bunch of tags into the video because I want people to watch it. I'm glad that my last video got like 172 views over the year, because it was originally like just stuck at 13. I don't know if my commenters have like missed me, or my viewers have. I mean, this channel is kind of a big part of me in some ways, where you like spend all your time onto it. Is this a comeback video? I don't know. I don't know if you noticed this, but I also got rid of Photoshop and Adobe Premiere. So, you know, it's kind of like the bare basics, you know? Kind of how I started on YouTube. I hope all that stuff didn't get cut out. And you know, all I said was just not recorded. But if it was, I guess you know, I could just get over it. Who knows? Maybe this will become the most popular video on my channel. You know, I never know. You never know with YouTube. The algorithm is so... It doesn't... Sometimes, you know, I made a video, literally, the Phineas and Ferb song. Took me 2 hours. No, not even 2 hours. Like, literally 5 minutes to make. Most viewed video on my channel. I'm like, what the fuck? I put so much effort into my other content, and this gets views? What the hell? You know, a lot of other YouTubers had this, small YouTubers like me have had that problem too. I even got, you know, if this video does make it to 1,000 views, you know, I would probably just private every other video on my channel, and then have this be there. If this gets like to 1,000 views by the end of the month, you know. It's not like a thing like, oh guys, can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 views? Share this with your friends. No. I mean, maybe this is just for me to look at, you know? You don't have, you know... You know, at the start of the video, I was literally asking people to subscribe. At the end of the video, I was doing that too. Because I was worried about numbers and, you know, more people subscription to me, more people like my content, more people will comment maybe? Caveman brain? Big brain? No. I don't know. You know, I just don't know. But I hope 2023 will be a good year. Maybe, you know, I want to study music in college. Maybe I could do editing in college too.
No.
I guess I'll make more videos like this in the middle of the night. Like 4 at like 2 in the morning. Just crying my balls out. You know, I'm also a big overthinker too. On a lot of things. Like that. Like this. Or, you know, there's some videos that, you know, I would think about making. And then just not do them. Or, like, videos I've been trying hard to do. And just not upload them. But even if it hurts me, I'll upload this video. My mic has cut out too many times for this. Like happening like right there. Where my mic literally cuts out because of the wire being so stupid. But you know, if I had enough, if there was a bunch of rabble that was said, or a bunch of meaningful stuff that I was able to say in this video, I hope it gets into the video. Yeah. So, what can you take away from this? Stay in school. Do your schoolwork. Don't be a dumb person like me. And don't do your... And not having your schoolwork be done. And then stay inside of school for... stay inside of your home for an entire week... For an entire year. Behind 4 walls. You know, and try not to be so stressed out. Because, you know, I'm fucking overwhelmed a lot. But, yeah, what I should do is not stress out. You know, make YouTube for fun, not for like pestering into the algorithm, but you know, making good thumbnails too, not just like fucking slapping this as a thumbnail. Like, this wouldn't work as a thumbnail. But yeah, I hope 2023 would be a good year for me, like, you know, on YouTube, maybe in the music industry. Maybe I would make friends who are like-minded like me, or maybe with my current friends I can make a YouTube channel with, or make more content with, and you guys would like that. Who knows? Well, I'm gonna edit this video and probably go to bed at 3 a.m. But either way, I'm getting over it.